Good morning, everybody. I'm coming to you today to talk a little bit about what student-led conferences are going to look like on Friday. And first of all, let me tell you that the staff is excited. We actually spent a little bit of time yesterday bringing some students in and going through the process together. Because one of the things you have to remember is that here at AFIA, one of our visions is to reimagine education. And that means this process is something that we haven't ever done before. In fact, to be honest with you, we're a year late. We wanted to do this last year, but the pandemic didn't let us. And so now we're diving into it. And the reason we feel like it's important to dive into student-led conferences is because of the fact that it gives students a voice. And that's what we're supposed to be about, is getting them to internalize what their learning is and being able to express it. And also, as a benefit, is going to allow for communication to improve between parent and child. This is something that's not only going to benefit your child and your family right now, but it's also one of those things that we hope grows over generations as we teach kids how to ask certain questions about what kids are doing at school and what it is that they're learning. It puts them in a place that they can internalize everything that's going to be happening. Now, that's why we do it, but what you really care about is what's it going to look like to you, right? And so one of those things that it's going to look like is it's going to be student-led. And this is going to require you as a parent to stop and to listen. And a lot of times we want to jump in and we want to ask questions. But the first thing that we're going to ask you to do is give your kids an opportunity to use their voice. It may take some of them some time to express it. And that's why we're spending this week working with them and getting them prepared on what to say and how to answer the questions. Now, one of the things we want to ensure you is this is not going to be our answers coming through your kids. We are asking for them to be honest and transparent in what their answers are, which means some of your kids may give answers that are contradictory to what we want to hear. But the fact is, it's their truth. And we want to give them an opportunity to share what their truth is of what's going on inside of their learning process. And so we're going to have different buildings set up for different families. And if you're a single family, from the standpoint of you've got one kid here on campus, then we'll have a building for you. If you've got multiple students here on campuses and multiple different grade levels, then you're going to get to choose whether or not you come to the 8:30 time.
It's 8 o'clock, Justin.
Or the 1 o'clock time to be able to hear what's going on in your families. But the timing of those meetings are going to run a little bit different. And that means that you may not be in the room with your own facilitator. And the fact is we might encourage that you're not in the room with your kid's own facilitator, because we don't want this to be a facilitator-parent conference. We want this to be a student-led conference. We'll have opportunities for you to sign up for conferences with the facilitators to answer your questions at a later date, but ultimately Friday is about your child and the voice that they're going to be able to share. And so we're asking that you come for 30 minutes. If you have one kid, it may take 45 minutes or an hour if you have multiple students, but we ask that you come and give your kid an opportunity to listen. I know it's real easy for us as families to say, I don't have time to get there for that, it's only 30 minutes. Guys, it's not just only 30 minutes. One of the things that we're stressing the staff right now is that this is what we are about. This is our priority. Getting kids to express how they're learning and where they are in the process is everything that we want to be about, and where we believe that internalizing learning and becoming solid students is where our focus is. So we're looking forward to it on Friday. Again, 8:30 is elementary. 1 o'clock is secondary. If you have multiple students, you get to choose 8:30, excuse me, 8.
It's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock or 1 o'clock. I think it's 8:30.
It's 8 o'clock, Justin.
I think I messed that up. So whatever I type in the email, that's what y'all go with, all right? So, but I believe it's 8:30 and 1 o'clock. So the...
Not 8:30. 8 o'clock.
If you have any questions, reach out to me through email. If you're not able to attend, we do have it set up where your kids can do this at home, but I promise you the experience is going to be better when you come. And then also, I promise you this, we're going to do this every 9 weeks. This is what we are going to be about. So where we are today is not going to be where we are at the end of the year. Engage in this process with us, allow us to get better, and allow us to create a place for your kid to belong, find joy, and then what we're focusing on Friday is helping them become great. Thanks, and have a great day.